Hey everyone, welcome back to Edgeverse. The phone in your pocket, the car you drive, even the AI changing our world, it all runs on tiny chips made halfway across the globe. But the real story isn't just one big company. It's a hidden army of innovators keeping the tech world spinning. Today, we're diving into Unseen Heroes, Taiwan's Tech Resilience Revealed. This isn't just about chips, it's about how a small island became the backbone of our digital age. If you're into tech, geopolitics, or just mind-blowing stories, hit that like button now. Let's get into it. TSMC makes over 60% of the world's chips, and a whopping 90% of the super advanced ones. TSMC is just the tip of the iceberg. The real power is this massive, invisible ecosystem of suppliers, engineers, and small businesses. We're talking ultra-pure materials and a workforce dedicated to precision. With pandemics, wars, and supply chain chaos, Taiwan's setup isn't just smart, it's a survival masterclass. Have you ever wondered why the world can't just copy it? By the end of this video, you'll see why. Let's start with the basics. The invisible foundation. Building a chip is like alchemy on steroids. You need ultra-pure silicon wafers, specialty chemicals, and flawless gases. One tiny impurity can cost millions. Taiwan's Global Wafers cranks out these wafers at home, reducing import reliance. Local firms like LIH Klong Industrial team up with global players like Merck for super-fast chemical tweaks. It's not just stuff. It's precision at the atomic level. Materials are useless without tools. Enter the precision engineers, the unsung masters. They use metrology gear to spot defects smaller than a virus and automated robots for fabs. Companies like Gooding make ultra-clean mask pods. One speck of dust can ruin a whole batch. Merle Automation handles factory logistics like a well-oiled machine. This bespoke, collaborative genius is the hidden bedrock making Taiwan unbreakable. Now let's step beyond the fab walls into the real powerhouse, Taiwan's army of small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs. Over 98% of Taiwan's businesses are SMEs, employing 80% of the workforce. It's a decentralized web of specialists. The magic is in tiers 2 and 3, family-run shops making niche valves, cleaning services, or custom software. This setup creates incredible agility. A local SME can prototype a new gas shower head in weeks, iterating with fab engineers daily. Big corporations lumber along, but these nimble players pivot like pros. It's all clustered in places like Hsinchu Science Park, where engineers swap ideas over coffee. Logistics are cheap and fast, and there's a deep pool of talent. If one supplier fails, another is ready. It's like a coral reef, diverse, interconnected, and tough. This diversification is Taiwan's secret weapon. Shifting gears to the human element. Tech's nothing without people. Taiwan's workforce is legendary for its skills and grit. It starts with STEM education. Top universities produce elite engineers, and vocational training is key. Tech schools produce technicians who keep fabs humming 24/7, maintaining robots and monitoring processes. Industry ties are tight. TSMC funds labs and offers internships, so grads hit the ground running. The culture seals the deal. Dedication is off the charts. Engineers pull all-nighters to solve problems. There's a craftsmanship vibe, pride in perfecting the tiniest detail. Measured in nanometers. Collaboration is epic. Supplier teams embed in fabs, blurring company lines for shared wins. Profiles include engineers, night shift techs, and AI researchers. These are the minds and makers turning vulnerability into victory. It's inspiring stuff. Resilience gets tested. Taiwan's on the ring of fire and in geopolitical hot water, so they've mastered crisis proofing. In 1999, the 7.6 magnitude GG earthquake hit, but fabs bounced back in 2 weeks. How? Reinforced buildings, backup power, and water recycling are now standard. Drills keep teams sharp. Post-COVID, Taiwan hummed along thanks to stockpiles of neon gas, chemicals, and silicon, just in case beats just in time. SMEs also stock up, creating system-wide buffers. Government incentives push domestic production to cut dependencies. The silicon shield is policy, highlighting Taiwan's indispensability to deter threats. They've turned scars into strengths. Looking ahead, Taiwan is future-proofing. Moore's law is slowing, so they're pivoting to advanced packaging, stacking chiplets. TSMC's CoS powers NVIDIA's AI beasts. ASE leads in assembly. It's the new bottleneck they own. They're diversifying into compound semiconductors like GON for 5G and SiC for EVs, plus AI hardware and quantum research at IERI. Government plans like 5+2 guide it all. Funding R&D and talent. Taiwan's resilience is a symphony: SME reefs, human grit, smart governance, and crisis smarts. It's the ecosystem. But challenges loom: China threats, import dependencies, an aging population, and brain drain. Lessons for the world? Build ecosystems, invest in people, cluster specialists, and guide with policy. Taiwan shows vulnerability can breed strength. Taiwan's unseen heroes, from chemists to policymakers, are the real MVPs. This ecosystem isn't replicable overnight, but its principles are gold. What do you think? Can the US or Europe catch up? Drop a comment below. If this blew your mind, smash that subscribe, turn on notifications, and share with a tech buddy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.